What's crack-a-lack and literary geeks? Happy Tuesday. Every time I trim my bangs, it's like a fun adventure to see if they're gonna come out as straight as they did last time. Good enough. A few weeks ago, I visited Edinburgh, Scotland, and it was an amazing trip. I gallivanted across multiple castle ruins and trapezed across all of the cobblestone walkways. I wore a lot of plaid, I drank a lot of gin, and I ate a lot of potatoes. I feel like I'm 25% potato at this current moment. And of course, when you're in a different city, you're gonna go do all the touristy things. So of course, being a classic lit major and a writer, I had to go visit the Writers' Museum. I decided to bring you guys with me and vlog a little bit while I was there, so we're going to cue the voiceover mode now.
Built in 1892 and located in Lady Stair Close, the Writers' Museum celebrates the lives of the three greats of Scottish literature: Robert Burns, Sir Walter Scott, and Robert Louis Stevenson. Home to rare books, portraits, and personal objects of all three writers, the museum has Burns's writing desk, a plaster cast of his skull, Robert Louis Stevenson's riding boots, and Scott's Waverley novels. Arguably the most famous of the three, Robert Burns was born on January 25th of 1759. He penned his first poem at age 15 and contributed over 100 songs to a book called The Melodies of Scotland, and is also most well known for a poem called A Red, Red Rose. For all his fame, Burns never forgot his humble roots. His love for farming stayed with him throughout his life, and his writings often dealt with issues affecting the poorer classes, notably highlighting the need for greater social equality. Burns clubs, groups set up to celebrate the life and works of Robert Burns, have been founded all over the world, so you may have to look in your own neighborhood for one nearby. An important enough writer to have his own monument built in Edinburgh, Sir Walter Scott was born on August 15th of 1771, and is a great Scottish novelist, poet, historian, and biographer who is often considered both the inventor and the greatest practitioner of the historical novel. He began his works by translating German romantic ballads, a form of which greatly influenced his own works. After falling into an early bankruptcy, he became a partner at a printing company and a clerk of the court in Edinburgh to supplement his writings. He was a master of dialogue who felt equally at home with expressive Scottish regional speech and the polished courtesies of knights and aristocrats. Last but not least, Robert Louis Stevenson was born on November 13th of 1850 and is most famous for Treasure Island and The Mysterious Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Stevenson set out on this theory of the novel, saying, "Life is monstrous, infinite, illogical, abrupt, and poignant. A work of art, in comparison, is neat, finite, self-contained, rational, flowing, and emasculate. The novel, which is a work of art, exists not by its resemblances to life, which are forced and material, but by its immeasurable difference from life, which is designated and significant." Now it is time to say goodbye to the tiny Writers' Museum inside of Edinburgh, Scotland. If you can make it there, I highly recommend it.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my little vlog. I know it was pretty short, but honestly it's actually a very small museum, so unless you read everything, you can get it done in basically under an hour. You know, next time you happen to be in the area, if you just want to check that out real quick, have like a fun afternoon, just walk around, see, you know, some skulls and some classic manuscripts. Do recommend tune in on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for our live chat, and we're probably gonna be talking about some kind of NaNoWriMo related thing because November is fast approaching. Oh my god, Halloween's fast approaching. You know, I'm fall appropriate. I have some cool sleeves going on and some skulls. Yes, orange lips. The leaves are falling. Autumnal things, phrases, throwing stuff out. I haven't been on camera in a very long time. Anyways, writing stuff's gonna be happening on Sunday. You want to tune in, come write with us, talk books with us, chatty word nerd stuff. I hope to see you guys all there. Have a good week.